Hey, welcome to Worship Tutorials. My name is Brian. In this video, we will learn how to play the song God of Wonders by Bethel Music on acoustic guitar. Now, on the album version for this song, they do the song in the key of D flat. Brian Johnson leads this song on the album. I find that his voice is more approachable by the average human male than most album versions of songs sung by a male leader. So D flat might work well for you. Many churches may also choose to sing it in D or do the song in D because it's just easier to play in D than D flat. If your voice, that could be a little high for many vocalists. I find this one goes pretty high in D flat as well. So if your voice is a little lower, like mine, I like to play this one in the key of C. Learning how to play it in C gives you some options as well, because you can put your capo on the first fret and you'll be playing it in D flat. You put your capo on your second fret, play key of C chords, you'll be in the key of D. So if you learn it in C, you can play it in most keys that I think churches are going to play this song for male-led arrangements of this one. So the chords that we will use playing in the key of C are C, F. I like to play this sort of open version of F. Of course, you can play the bar chord if you'd like, but I like this one. That was a C. This is F. A minor, G. There is also a G over B. That's very simple. Just take your G chord, don't play the low E string. The first string you hear then, the first note you hear is this A string second fret, which is a B. It's just the G over B inversion. Same thing for C over E. Play your C and then let the low E ring out. Okay, so strumming pattern for this one. Now this is a pretty slow, mellow song, so in the beginning, you can just do this. You don't have to play a lot. But the basic strumming pattern that you'll use for the intro and the verse goes like this. This is in 4/4 time, by the way. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, now when you get to the pre-chorus, prison wall you can't break through. I like to do this. Okay? Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. And then in the chorus, the darkest night, you can light it up. You can light it up. It's kind of the same as that pre-chorus. Same thing, down, down, but you can kind of fill in some more spaces with it. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. The point is, if you always keep your hand going, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 16th note, you just kind of keep that strumming hand moving, you can sort of strum wherever you want to within the measure, and as long as you don't stop, it'll be fluid, it'll sound natural. But those two basic strumming patterns will get you sort of everything you need in the song rhythmically. Again, when the song gets bigger, play more. When the song is quieter, play less. Those dynamics are important. Okay, so let's talk about the intro and the verse, which shares the same chord progression. It's an F for measure to C, to A minor, G. Then the verse, we've seen what you can do, C. O God of wonders, A minor, your power has no end, G. Then you repeat that. The things you've done before, C. In greater measure, A minor, you will do again. There's no F prison, and that's the pre-chorus. We'll get to that in a bit. So I will play through the intro, the verse, and show you how it all fits together. Ready? F. C. I'm kind of just doing some hammer-ons, you know. You can do that to add some flavor. Here's the verse. See what you can do, oh God of wonders. Your power has no end. Same progression again, F. The things you've done before, in greater measure, you will do again. Now we're at the pre-chorus, because there's no F. Prison, wall you can't break, A minor through, no mountain you can't see, move, all things are possible, G. There's no F, broken, it's the same thing. Body you can't, A minor raise, no soul that you can't see, save. All things are possible. Almost the same as the verse, right? Okay, so coming out of the verse into the pre-chorus, I'll sing it. Let's start on in greater measure you will do again, and then go into the pre-chorus. In greater measure you will do again. Here's the pre-chorus. There's no prison wall you can't break through, no mountain you can't move, all things are possible. There's no broken body you can't raise, no soul that you can't save, all things are possible. The darkest night. Now we're into the chorus. So in the chorus, there are a few sort of passing or walking, you know, chords going up and down. That's where the G over B, the C over E are going to come into play. Starts on an F, the darkest F night. You can G, light it A minor up. So that G is really fast. F, you can G, light it A minor. You can G over B, light it C up. God of revival, G. Let C over E, hope of F rise. Death is G, overcome. It repeats, A minor. You've all G over B, ready, C1. God of revival, G. Okay, so sort of those in-between chords, they go really fast. They're just one beat. So it's F, 2, 3, G, A minor, 2, 3, G over B, C. You can see him walking up, and the melody of the song follows that. It just ascends up. C, C, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, C over E, F, 2, 3. Now, one thing when I'm playing acoustic, you might have noticed if you follow our acoustic video, I didn't put that C over E in there. And I didn't want to confuse people by showing the chord and you don't see me playing it, but on the album version that is there. So if you watch that acoustic video, I'm sure there will be comments in it like, hey, you missed a chord. Well, I didn't play it in the acoustic arrangement that we did, but I will play it here and show you how it goes. Again, I just didn't want to confuse people. If you watch that, I know a lot of people watch just the acoustic playthroughs to see the chord progressions. But I will play through the chorus and play all those chords, including the C over E, show you how it all fits together. Coming out of the pre-chorus, things are possible, G. The darkest night, you can light it up. Oh God of revival, let hope arise. Death is overcome, you've already won. Oh God of revival. Back into the verse. You rose in victory, and now you're seated. I will say the chorus is a little hard to sing. One, because even in C it kind of goes high. I'm not trying to sing super loud in this room all by myself right now. But sort of if I warm up and sing it, with a lot of air, it's not hard for me to hit those notes in the key of C. In the key of D, it gets pretty hard. My church does it in D. In D flat, it's kind of hard as well. So that's one thing to note. The other thing is hitting all of those notes as they ascend and descend. Hitting all the pitches can be a little difficult as well. So just make sure you practice this one. Practicing vocals, singing, it's the same as anything else. The more you do it, the better you get. The more you sing a song that has a difficult passage, the better you get at it and the more consistently you can hit it. So spend some time on this one if you struggle with that part, that section, kind of like I did when I was prepping and singing this one for the video. Okay, so out of chorus 2, you do verse 2. Out of verse 2, you do pre-chorus, same as before, you do the chorus again. And then you hit sort of an instrumental section which leads into a bridge, and you can just play, you come out of the chorus, God of revival. On that G, you go to a C. Now in the video, I threw a G on the bass of the C chord. I do that sometimes, just low E, 3rd fret. I guess that would be a C over G, it's an inversion. I just like the oomph it gives you on the bottom. You can do that. And then you hit the bridge, it goes like this. C, come awaken your people. Come awaken the city, A minor. Oh God of revival, G, pour it out. Pour it out. Again, every stronghold will crumble. Same chord progression. I hear the chains hit the ground, A minor. God of revival, G, pour it out, pour it out. And then you just kind of keep doing that, and the bridge goes up an octave, and you can sing it. I believe after that there is another instrumental section which follows the chord progression of the chorus. There's really just 3 chord progressions in this whole song. 4, I guess, technically. So, you know, they do another instrumental, and then they go into the chorus again. I'll sing that bridge for you, show you how it goes. So you come out of the chorus on a G, instrumental, C. All right, here's the bridge. Come awaken your people. Come awaken the city, A minor. God of revival, G, pour it out, pour it out. Every stronghold will crumble. I hear the chains hit the ground. I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go up. Revival, pour it out. Here it is. Pour it out. Come awaken your people. Come awaken the city. You get the idea how it goes. On the last time through the bridge, pour it out. Hold the G. The darkest night, you can light it up. Okay, you can do that if you'd like. So they do the chorus again, and then you get to another bridge section. Now the second time through the bridge section, you play the chord progression. We didn't do this, well technically we did, but in our playthrough video, but it's big on the album. This is where we dropped out at the very end. So the second time through the chord progression, or through the bridge, sorry, you do the chord progression from the chorus. So you're playing the chorus, you just keep playing the chorus. It would go like this. Come awaken your people, come awaken the city. Oh God of revival, pour it out, pour it out. Every stronghold will crumble. I hear the chains hit the ground. Oh God of revival, pour it out, pour it out. Come awaken your people. Okay, you get the idea. When I first started that progression there, I didn't hit the G before the A minor, and then I didn't hit the C over E, but it's the same as the chorus progression, which actually brings up a point. If you're just playing on acoustic, those passing chords, especially the C over E, a lot of that is bass line walking up. So if you really want to lock in with the band, you need to hit them. If you're just playing it on your own, you know, you can come awaken your people. So I didn't even hit that G. Awaken the city. God of revival, pour it out, pour it. It's supposed to be C over E to F. It just walks up. But if you don't hit it and you're just playing by yourself, it's going to sound fine. But really, you should be doing, if you're in a band situation, do what the band is doing. Okay? That's the teaching note there. And that's pretty much all the different sections of the song. So you can listen to the Bethel album version to see how they arranged it. You can arrange it a little differently for your church if that fits, especially if you're doing just an acoustic version. You can kind of copy what we did, or if you're just stripped down, especially now, because, you know, I'm filming this during COVID-19 is still going crazy here in the United States, so many churches are not meeting in person. So if you're just filming like an acoustic version of this to stream for your church, you can arrange it a little differently than the album. Please, as a worship leader, feel the freedom to do that. I think sometimes people feel like you have to lock into a key or an arrangement. You certainly don't have to do that. You can take these songs and do with them what fits best for your church. Don't change the lyrics, though. That violates copyright law. But you can change arrangements to fit your style, your church. You know, if your church doesn't do well with 9-minute long versions of songs that repeat the bridge 17 times, you don't have to do that. You can just do it once or twice. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We do all kinds of content like this regarding songs, playing them, teaching them, showing you how to do that for your church. We do gear reviews, we do leadership tips, all kinds of stuff here at Worship Tutorials, uploading new content almost daily, not quite daily, but at least 3-4 times a week. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.